Hello folks, it's Fuji Toast from RocketPond.com and Angry Birds Nest. We've got an exclusive look at a game for you guys. This is Bad Piggies. Rovio has given us a look at the game a little bit early so we could get this stuff together and show it to you guys. Let's get right into it. I'm going to move kind of quick as there's a lot to show you guys and I want to keep the video to a reasonable length. As you can see when we look at the game on the first splash screen, looks very similar to Angry Birds and that sort of thing. We've got the gears on the side with the info and the volume. On this side we've got Facebook, Twitter, and the videos. Once my Game Center connects, there it is right there. We've got Game Center down at the bottom. Not all of the Game Center things are available yet because this is pre-release, but it will be fully there when the game releases for you. Okay, let's get into the game. Okay, as you can see, there are two main chapters. This one right here, this one right here. And then the sandbox is something a little bit different. I'll go into that a little bit later, but at release we've got two main chapters. I'll hop into this first one really quick. I'm just going to open up the first level to show you some of the gameplay a little bit. Okay. Before I get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how it works. As you can see up here, this finger is pointing me to show me how to use the sketchbook. So it's basically giving you little tips and tricks about how to pass this specific level, and also give you little tips and tricks about how to play the game in general. Excuse me. So this one is basically just showing right here that we want to keep it level. Actually, let's go back, and we don't want to get the contraption flying over the place. So it's showing you how to use the fans. So we've got all kinds of little tips and tricks, so it's a good idea to move through these, kind of show you how to use all the things that they're going to give you. We'll get into more of that stuff later, and I'm sure you'll see a lot of it. If you tap on the magnifying glass, it'll let you zoom out and move around the level. You can also pinch if you want. That'll also let you zoom out to see what's going on before you get started. So for this level, as you can see up top here, we have three different objectives. The first one is the pig. That means we just want to get the pig, which we will build the contraption for in just a minute. We want to get him across the finish line. Oops, I'm trying to circle and that's making it a little difficult. So the finish line right in the bottom center of the screen here. And then we've got the second thing, right above my finger, is the box. So we need to get a box on this level. And the crack snap means we basically want to keep the vehicle intact when it passes the finish line. So I'm going to go ahead and accomplish all of those. Actually, I might accomplish just one at a time so you guys can kind of see. So we'll see if I can mess one up. Actually, it's going to be an easier level, so I kind of want to mess it up. Let's see if it'll allow me. There we go. Okay, I've got him tumbling. And see, I broke it at the very end. So the stars didn't fly in on the crack snap. That means that I didn't actually get. Actually, you'll see that there's no yellow circle around the crack snap right here. That means I didn't accomplish that part of it. I've got a star because I had previously accomplished that. So that just lets you know that you don't have to get all three all at once. You can go back and accomplish that last one. So go ahead and do that right now. You just hit the reset button. Take you back up to the top. So I'm going to slightly modify my machine, or my vehicle, I guess I should say. So this should be a better, more sturdy vehicle, and this one should give me all three. There you go. So each level is going to have a different set of these items right here. Now, you'll almost always have to get a piggy across. Sometimes you'll have to get more than one. It'll be a small one and a big one. Sometimes you'll have to get more than one box. Sometimes you'll have to not use certain parts. That sort of thing. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one where you don't use certain parts. I'll try 6 here real quick. Yep, so this one would have us not use the fan. So you can see right here it's got the little no symbol next to it. So we'll go ahead and play this one real quick, although I'm actually using the fan. That's alright. So really all that one did was just get the pig across. So it didn't get didn't get Starbox, and I didn't use the no fan. But I'm going to go and show you guys some more of the game. Okay, we've also got hidden skulls throughout the levels. The first one that I'm aware of is on level 6. The skulls are kind of like the golden eggs of the Angry Birds games. So if we zoom out, right down here, right around my finger, that is the skull. So if you move the vehicle that direction and you land on the skull, and if you collect enough of those, another part of the game will open. And that's actually in the sandbox area, which I will go and show you now. So, in the sandbox, we're on the top right here. That's the skulls that I was just talking about. But you've also got other pieces to unlock. I haven't unlocked all of the parts of Groundhog Day. I've been working on One Pig's Fly for the site. And I've only gotten one of the items. But the sandbox works a little differently. As you play through the other levels, as you can see, this is a really big level. So as you play through the normal levels, it seems to give you more and more of these parts when you pass it. I haven't exactly figured out how it works, but it's something like that. You'll see these parts zooming towards the center of your screen, and that must mean they're going towards the sandbox. So like I said, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but what you do for these levels is you fly around and try to get the star boxes that are placed throughout the level, and you may find that you have to use different machines to get each one of those. So this one will be kind of this is rarely going to be just a make one machine and get all of the boxes. You'll have to make multiple machines and do multiple tries. It'll be a much longer play than one of the normal levels. Let's see, let's go back a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how these sandboxes open, if I'm completely honest. My first one opened up when I completed the first 12 levels. I didn't get all 3 stars on them, so I'm assuming it's past the first 12 and possibly the next 12. Not with all 3 stars, but just past them, and I think that opens up the sandbox for you. Like I said, I'm not entirely certain, so I can't say for sure. But, let's see. There's also, if you get stuck on a level, I'll just pop into a level. I'm not going to use one right now, but we've got a mechanic that is a help of sorts. You'll see up here we've got this mechanic. Oops, I actually did use him. I didn't quite want to use him there, but that's okay. So he basically builds me the machine that I want. If you get stuck, he'll build you the correct machine. So all you have to do is, press the buttons at the correct time so that it moves the vehicle the way it should. So we've got that right there. And it didn't actually complete the whole thing for me. It did the first star. So what it does is it kind of builds the machine for whatever star you're stuck on. So that one, since I hadn't completed it all, it just got me the pig to cross the finish line. So the mechanic can be quite helpful. If you need to buy more of them, though, you can do that as well. You get 3 for free if you like them on Facebook. So I'm just hopping into the achievements here, show you guys that as well. We've got all kinds of achievements, just like all the other Angry Birds games there. They've got some really creative names and lots of achievements that you'll get right away, and lots that'll take you a long time to get. So, to be honest, this game has been a great joy to play. I'm glad they're doing something a little bit different with it, and giving the Piggies their spotlight, their claim to fame. So I've had a lot of fun with it. We've been playing it quite a bit here at Angry Birds Nest, getting all prepped for you guys. And let us know if you guys have any questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot, and have a great night.